And obviously we can clip it up until now, so we'll start like now.
Don't say anything until the game finishes. Did you turn it off?
So the recording's going right now? Okay, and then you can loosen it so you can move it. So whenever, all right, perfect.
Hey. Do you go to the chair?
Huh?
No.
Yeah, in the back of the car. Go grab one.
You're not allowed to sit.
And take a seat. All right, well, I'm going to start it right now because I'm just going to talk about things.
God damn it.
All right, what's the time at right now, just so we know when to trim it at?
50 seconds exactly.
Okay. Now it's good right here. Well, we are at Blackhawk Meadows Park for a good one here in store. It's a windy and cold day in Janesville as we have the Steelers getting ready to face the Packers. Jack Zimmerman with the ball in hand right now as you see Colton Meisner, our state-certified official by the state of Wisconsin. Lucky to have him out here today as he will commence the coin flip. I'm Callan Conway with alongside Marshall Frost. This is the SFL. And Marshall, how are you feeling about this game today?
It's good. I think it's going to be a good, exhibition game. Obviously, a preseason game, and these two have faced off. They're going to be their first time facing off these two teams individually. Obviously, Reese joining Jaden this offseason, and Xander and Jack. This is going to be their third year come this summer, and I'm just looking forward to see how they play it and what their strategy is going into this game.
Yeah, that was a big move by Reese. Obviously, we know he didn't have a teammate there. He reached out to Weston Krause, who's also in the booth with us today, our special guest in the booth. Weston is in here, and Weston kind of declined Reese there, and then Reese was kind of stranded, and then he found Jaden White, and they started winning a couple of games as they apparently won the toss, or the Steelers have won the toss, and they're going to elect to receive as we are set for some SFL preseason action. And Packers have the call if the game goes into overtime.
All right, the Steelers are going to start us off on offense here. Cleesby looking to go out wide right, looking down at his wrist coach. Xander looking to line up at corner, going to guard him, and Jack playing free safety here.
And the game is underway from Blackhawk Meadows Park. White is going to look, throw over the middle, has his man, that's Reese Cleesby, and they'll pick up a couple.
Yeah, you see Reese, he just breaks off that route early, and it really sold Xander, and looks like they got a great completion there to start off.
Again, it's White. Over the middle, will throw, heavily contested, and Reese Cleesby going to make a heck of a catch. That's good enough for a Steelers first down.
Yeah, and Cleesby, he's one of those guys that you can trust him to go up and get those contested catches, and I think they're going to use that to their advantage today.
Definitely, he's one of those guys that can go up top and always come down with it. This time we see White, and White is going to take a shot for the end zone, and he's going to say out of bounds, incomplete. Is the call on the field from Mr. Meisner?
Yeah, and you see Cleesby, he beat the coverage there, just couldn't get his feet in bounds in the back of the end zone. Just Jaden let him a little bit out of bounds, but they're going to look here. It's second down now, and they have about 15 to go.
Hey, give or take 15 as we look at White going to drop back and throw the curl route, bobbled and caught by Cleesby, or more so literally off the arm there, and then into the hands of Reese, as that will set up for a third down for the Steelers. Going with a no huddle here. White, he's going to look over the middle. He's going to loft one. It's incomplete. And the slope of the hill is going to cost Reese there as he short-stepped a bit. Packers defense, after this first down was picked up, has made quite the adjustment, if you will.
Repeat that, Colton. Yes.
Reese Cleesby will go back out wide here for a 4th down scenario. And over the middle, White gonna throw off the hands of Jack Zimmerman and incomplete. And a stand from Jack and Xander, the Packers.
And yeah, turnover on downs for the Steelers. Xander and Jack going to take over on offense around the 5-yard line, and they have about 30 to go here. You see a great play made on the ball by Jack Zimmerman. Not the best throw by Jaden, and the Packers defense capitalized there, and they're going to take over on offense here. Xander out wide left.
So it's Zimmerman for the first snap of this preseason. Zimmerman is going to look and throw, and it's caught by Xander Olsen on a hell of a catch.
One hand there by Xander.
And Jack Zimmerman definitely getting lucky a little bit. But nonetheless, a spectacular catch from Olsen.
Yeah, you see Jack there obviously missing his man like usual, but Xander obviously makes up for it, and he bails Jack out once again. And we're probably going to see that a couple times today.
Obviously some friendly trash talk here from Marshall in the booth, but all in good fun as Jack and Xander will prepare for the 2nd and about 5. It's Olsen, and he's going to throw, and Jack's just going to miss him on the out route.
Yeah, and you see Xander there. He breaks on the out route there, and Cleesby was trailing a little bit behind him, but Jack just a little bit of an overthrow there, and they're looking at a 3rd down and short here.
A 3rd and short for the Packers as they will go back to the huddle. Jack, I can tell you, wishes he had that throwback. As he will go there, and Olsen will remain on the left side of the field, which will set up shotgun formation. He's going to run it. Olsen, can he get the outside? And no signal yet. No first down. Third down and short as we get the call from our official. 4th down and short as we get the call from our official.
Dave Cannon? No, never mind.
Zimmerman on 4th down. Motion man, Zimmerman. He will fake. Can Olsen set a block? White going to make a play, and the Steelers are going to get the football back.
And you see Jack on the QB keep there. He obviously fakes it to his receiver, Xander, and then White sheds Xander's block, and he made an amazing play on that, and they just forced a turnover, and they're going to take over once again. Great defensive performance on that drive from the Steelers. White under center one more time. Cleesby out wide left.
Be calling an audible here.
Cleesby on the route. Going to run an out route. Jane going to fire. Caught by Cleesby. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown. You take a look at that route there. Going to take advantage of an out route that they clearly had wide open. Jaden White, beautiful ball. And a hell of a catch from Reese Cleesby.
7-0 Steelers.
And 7-0 Steelers. Yeah, the Packers, they made the turnover. Especially how the Packers did not win the toss. That first score would have been huge there. But nonetheless, Zimmerman is going to take a shot deep for Olsen. It's incomplete.
And nearly picked off there by the Steelers. And Reese Cleesby almost got his hands on that ball, but Xander had to play a little bit of defense at receiver there. So Jack might have got lucky a little bit.
Most definitely did. I think Jack needs to stop throwing so deep and maybe go for something underneath.
Jack wants to use his ball for offense. Is that okay?
That's fine.
That's good.
Jack is going to use his ball. Did not take my advice. When I told him to wear gloves, he completely ignored me. Typical Jack behavior.
Not a regulation size ball, but fucking irritates.
That's just for the preseason, though.
Yep.
Normal season, it's going to be that ball. Also, it doesn't have the cold and stuff.
Dude, the ball was perfectly fine yesterday. Jack's just pitching. Is the mic off?
No.
Is that one a little small?
I feel like in intermissions we should turn it off so we can talk.
Then you'd have to flip that.
Oh, I thought it was on here.
No. Anyway, Zimmerman.
Looking over the middle.
Jack Sim gonna take a shot deep. Has a man. Touchdown, Packers. 7-7, and Jack Zimmerman happy about that one.
Jack, just a great ball there. Xander obviously bobbled that, beat his man over the middle, and a great catch by Xander to punish that defense. It's going to be 7-7 Steelers going into this next drive.
Well, now that we have time, we have Weston Krause in the booth. We all know that Weston got upset, and it looks like we're going to have some issues on that ball. And that ball is not meeting regulation. If Jack wants to...
So here we are in the booth. And obviously, if you hear some walkie-talkies, we obviously have these to communicate with our official Colton Meisner over there. And yeah, that's just how we're communicating between plays and stuff. So if you hear that, that's what you're hearing. Obviously, it's me alongside Cal Conway and Weston Krause.
Did we get the interview on Mr. Krause? Well, I mentioned Mr. Krause in the booth. He got upset in the game, the first round of the playoffs last year. Weston, you don't want that to happen again. What measures have you taken to make sure that doesn't happen?
You know, I've taken very, very good measures. I've went out, found a new teammate. I think this teammate is going to hold his own, unlike some of my other teammates. I mean, I'm not throwing shade, but, you know, I think this teammate, a varsity receiver,
that is true.
He will do me good, and I think I will have a good target to throw to and reliable hands this time.
Well, I definitely think that could play a huge factor, as White is we're gonna watch him on cork, and that's just gonna be a little bit behind Reese Cleesby, as we are remained tied at 7s. So a third down scenario here for the Steelers, as we've seen Jaden White unsure there. It's going to be a wide receiver screen, and caught by White, and good enough for Steelers first down. Wide receiver screen then turns into a pass. Had to be the play all along for us. How you feel about that one?
Hey, I think it's a great play call, just switching something up with a little bit of trickery there just to fool the defense, and it obviously worked well there.
As it did, as it's going to bring a brand new set of downs, move the chains here for the Steelers, as Jaden White's going to drop back, and he's going to take a shot for the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete! And we apologize for the language there from Mr. Cleesby, but as you know, that's got to be pretty frustrating.
Yeah, of course, obviously myself being a receiver, you can obviously relate on that one. A little bit of frustration there was in his hands. Didn't come down with it. Obviously a little bit of a heartbreaker there, but hopefully he can get over it and be on to the next play.
As we get the second down call from our official, but yeah, as you were mentioning, great ball, but off the hands of Reese, you know, he doesn't drop those many. And they're going to go on set. It's going to be a wide receiver sweep with Cleesby, and there's going to be a flag on the play. And let's see what Mr. Meeser calls.